This weekend, we are starting a brand new competition called AFTV Picks, where every week we are going to be giving away cash prizes. You can win yourself the share of up to £1,000 by simply entering our free competition. Yeah, it's free to enter. You don't have to spend a penny and you can win yourself a share of £1,000. And guess what? Because it's the North London Derby, we're also giving away one of these bad boys. A brand new PS5. Specially for you, for free. So yo, what are you waiting for? Enter the competition right now. All you got to be is over 18 and answer a few questions around the North London Derby. And the PS5 could be yours and a share of £1,000. The link is in the description. So what are you waiting for, man? Yeah? Why are you still sitting there? Enter now. Hi and welcome along to the Buyers Premier League show. We are down here at the Emirates Stadium. It's good to be back around the place. Of course, fans are starting to come back in as well. What you guys can't quite see, but down there, there's like a sort of marquee area. And that's when the fans come.
Look like one party I got keep.
It's not for a party. It's they got to walk through there and do all their checks and temperature checks.
And then spray them on them thing, then it?
Spray them and they spray them.
I did see one match, I don't remember if it was in Wales or Ireland, where they were spraying players, the fans coming in, they had the machine, they went and it just, like, I don't know what they're spraying. No, some fertilizer or something.
Maybe that's on the away fans, right? But no, they got to go through there. And of course, on the weekend, 2,000 fans will be back inside the stadium. And do you reckon that'll make a difference?
It better make a difference. It's not, if I reckon, it better make a difference, Robbie. Like,
this game's a must-win, isn't it?
we've been saying this for the last 2 weeks. Wolves was a must-win. Tottenham was a must-win.
I know that, but you know what?
This is a please just win. Like,
but you look on it, you say Wolves, tough game. They came here last season and the season before, got a draw. Yeah. Tottenham away, we haven't beaten Tottenham away for ages, right? Tough game. We're hoping, we're thinking form goes. Burnley at home, we always beat Burnley at home. Burnley are below us. Burnley are having a terrible season. Surely, he has to win this game.
But hear what you say. Listen, let me go back to what you just said. Let's dissect what Robbie just said, right? We always beat Burnley at home. Burnley having a terrible season. All right, cool. We always have a good season-ish.
At home.
And we always beat Burnley. But this season's different. We've not been having a good season.
We've got to win.
We have to. There's no way. Like,
we've got
to. My God, I'm tired.
He cannot. I mean, there's a lot of people saying if he doesn't win this game.
I said from last week that, I think his time's up, to be honest. I know there's people saying, we need to just believe in him, give him time. Yeah. And, like I was saying that earlier I read something. I was reading what Willian said about the reason why he joined Arsenal, and Arteta was a part of it because of his plan to win the Champions League in 3 years' time. And I'm like, okay. Do you still believe in that plan right now? Because for me, it's like, I don't know what like you have to think about even Partey, You have to think back to Partey. What did Arteta say to convince Partey that this is where you should be at? Like,
the plans must have been good. He just won the FA Cup. He's a young, hungry, up-and-coming manager. You know what? Listen, he can turn it around. These are the games where you can turn it around. If you look at the next couple of games, Burnley at home, Southampton, even though Southampton have been playing brilliantly, I'm not dissing them at all. But those two games, traditionally, we win those games at home. If he wins those next two games,
then Everton
all of a
and
sudden,
Chelsea and...
and then you go away to Everton, that's tough. But you're going in there on a bit of form. Especially if on the weekend's game, he can get a couple of players firing that ain't been firing. Aubameyang's the big one. Lacazette. If he can get those guys firing, and then those guys start going into other games with confidence, I mean, this is the game. And
I would put Abba on the bench this weekend,
Would you?
Yeah.
Who'd you start?
I would put Abba on the bench and bring him off of the bench to hopefully that kind of fires like some kind of encouragement to come off the bench and nick a goal or make a change.
Who would you start then?
Laka, Saka and Willian.
No.
Yeah, I would.
I hear Aubameyang's in from the start. This is the opportunity for him to fire. All right, listen, if he doesn't fire in that game, then you can consider putting him on the bench against Southampton. This is a chance for him. I mean, don't get me wrong as well. It won't be easy to score against these lot. Because Burnley well-organised team, everybody behind the ball, catch you on the counter. We know what they're going to do. Get the ball, set pieces, big guys up front. You know what I mean?
Gabriel's going to need to have a good
Luis
game.
plays, all of those guys, they've got their work cut out because Burnley are no mugs.
They're a tough team.
Right? Tough team, right?
Yeah.
But I still think in a game like this is where Aubameyang, if I'm Aubameyang, I'm looking at it thinking, this could be my day. Well,
definitely.
This could be my
day.
Would have
I'd
start him.
Well, Robbie, I hope listen, if he does start, I just hope.
I got a feeling for him this week, man. I think he might score.
I hope. You said this couple games ago as well, like, you know what I mean? I cannot
say
see
it all season.
You know the funniest thing is, is even like we won yesterday, yeah? Right? And I'm not taking, I said this to you before the Tottenham game as well, I'm not taking nothing from the Europa Cup because the opposition that we're playing against is not a Premier League level. Right?
Nowhere near it.
So because I also have to look on like, yes, it's good that we won all our games. So we should. I don't expect anything less against them opposition. But then I look at the Arsenal team and say, is there any team in the Champions League, any group in the Champions League that we would have made it through? I don't think we would have. I don't think there's any group in the Champions League that Arsenal would have made it through. We would be entering the Europa League this stage like Man United. So we would be dropping into Thursday night now like Man United. So we're not at that level to compete for the Champions League. No way. We don't have it, and we can't. We're not even competing on Premier League level. So I'm not taking anything from the Europa Cup League and saying, yeah, we need this. The only thing I would say is that I do like how attacking the youngsters are playing in Europe. I do like it. They look more like ambitious when they play.
They're hungry.
You understand? I can see it. Where when we start the starting 11, we're gonna put out of our best 11 that we have. I need to see that urgency from them.
Okay, well, let's get into the predictions. Of course, you're 1-0 down, by the way. You're a bit like Arsenal at the moment. You know what I mean? You're already facing a forfeit, right? Which we're gonna execute.
I'm ready.
We're doing that next week, right? Right. I know I keep saying that.
You keep saying that, right?
It's a bit busy this
week.
We're
gonna expire. If it don't happen next week, it expire.
It will not expire. We're doing it, right? But you're under a lot of pressure as well. You know what I mean? You got one forfeit. You're already 1-0 down this month.
Yeah.
You need this week as well. You're a bit like Arsenal.
Yeah.
You're the Arteta of the Bias Premier League show, right? So, predictions for the game. Surely Arsenal going to win this.
You know, before today, like, I was actually saying to myself yesterday that, yo, I feel like it's going to be a draw. I just felt like because what it is, Robbie.
Draw's as bad as a loss.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, nowadays, it feels like it first. But because I'm thinking of teams have figured out Arteta's style, they know how to play against us. Every team's doing it to us now. Every team is doing it to us. They know what to do. So I'm just like, I feel like Burnley, that tough team that they are, who might come here and just park the big double-decker bus and just catch we on the counter and nick a goal, and we might go down the next end eventually and nick a goal. That's what I feel. But it's my team. I want my team to win. So I'll go 3-1.
3-1. That was exactly what I was going to go for.
Go feet as well, man.
No, you know, I'm going even bolder than that, man. This is the week when Arsenal turn up. I'm going bold, man.
Yeah.
2-1 to Arsenal.
No, he never mean bold, he mean bald. But he's bald already.
Listen, saying a win is bold, right? 2-1 to Arsenal. The other the big game of the weekend, of course, is the Manchester derby.
Yep.
Europa League, Manchester United.
Yep. Welcome to Thursday nights. Yeah.
Welcome to Thursdays, right? Against Manchester City. Big game. 5:30 kickoff. To be fair,
you know what I laugh? I remember when they got that group and they won their first games and they were like, yeah, man telling us about group of death, yeah? Beat PSG and Leipzig and...
Group of death? What group of death? No, them dead.
The man them just making them go hang on themselves.
But you know what? It's interesting. They're 6th in the league.
Yeah.
And City are 7th in the league. They got 19 points. City have got 18. They both got a game in hand over the teams above them as well. They're not far off, both of them, right? They're both starting to get it together
Since we beat them, they've not lost a game.
They haven't lost a game. How they've won those games.
They've come back from 2-0 down, 1-0 down.
Yeah.
Like, let me tell you something. Like, this is what, with Man United, that I feel like we lack, is that when they're losing games, they're fighting to get back in it.
It's not that, you know.
They are, and they got a better quality, I feel.
To me, it's not just that. They've got, it's what you just said there.
They've got better quality.
What they've got
players.
is they've got quality. Like that game the other day, they can bring You know, Bruno Fernandes, Cavani off the bench, Martial's, people like that. That's the difference.
It's true, man.
But that might not help them against City because City have got quality right throughout.
Where's the game being played?
At Man United. Remember, no fans because it's tier 3, isn't it? So still no fans in Manchester.
Yeah, but again, City hasn't really been that convincing.
They haven't been that convincing against United over the years as well.
No, yeah, exactly. So it's not to say that I feel like they will go.
United, I think they got a draw and a win against them last year, if I remember rightly. You know what I mean? City didn't beat them last year. So
I'll go for a draw.
You're going for a draw?
2-2.
2-2. You know what? I'm going to go United, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah, because they just seem to always turn up against City. And again, these are the games that suit Ollie, right? He'll just sit back, especially like there's no fans there. He ain't going to have to worry about fans getting on his back. Sit back and catch City on the counter-attack. That's what they've done over the past few seasons. I think he'll do it again. And every time you think this guy's dead, he's like the Undertaker. That's what Troops used to say. He rises up again, right? And he's done it so many times. I just fancy him. I'm going to go 2-1 in that game as well. 2-1 to Man United. Yeah, 2-1 to Man United. So the next game we're going to look at is another
Everton-Chelsea.
Great games, man. Everton versus Chelsea. Everton, who started the season brilliantly, but now they're a bit similar. They're like us at the moment. And Chelsea have been on fire. Yeah, Giroud, you know, just all the way through the team. Werner.
Yo, we can't get Giroud back, man. Seriously, like, hey, I feel like Giroud. Man.
He's been playing very well.
We need a striker like that where we can swing balls in the box.
Plan B.
Yeah, man, that's exactly. We don't have that. We don't. That's our problem. We have too many of the same players.
Too many of the
same players. So when you're making substitutes, it's just for the sake of it.
Sometimes you just need a plan B, and that's what they've got.
Exactly, man.
Do you want me to go first on this one?
Yeah, go with that one then. We know who may I go first, but you go on.
Do you know what, right? I know Chelsea are an outstanding team, but I just think this game, Everton, when they're playing a better team, they do level up. I can see this game being a draw, you know.
Okay.
I'm going to go 2-2 in this game. I'm going to go 2-2. Actually, wait a minute. Their defence is good though, Chelsea at the moment, isn't it? I'll go 1-1.
1-1, yeah?
1-1.
I'll go 2-0 Chelsea. 2-0
to Chelsea?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's where I'm going to get back in this bias points.
Final game we're going to go with is Crystal Palace at home against Tottenham.
Palace! Come on, Palace. Don't let me down. Represent South London. Every day, each day. You get me? South London I come from, so I have to represent Palace. Yeah? Palace. Saha. Go score again. I'm going Palace. I don't care. Palace, I don't care the score. Palace. Just put me down for Palace. Write down Palace. That's it. I don't care. I don't even predict nothing. 2-1 Palace. Simple as that. Please, Palace.
I'd love you to be right, bro.
I would love me to be right too. I think everybody watching would love me to be right, apart from the Spurs fans that come over here to watch.
I'd love you to be right. I'd love you to be right. But you're not going to be right. They're playing well at the moment, man. They'll beat Palace.
They're not beat Palace. Not beating Palace.
3-1 to Tottenham, unfortunately, man.
Not beating Palace.
Yeah, 3-1 Tottenham.
Crystal Palace at home as well. 2,000 fans. Yeah. Crystal Palace win. Please win. Don't make this come back to bite me.
I think he's talking to the Thornton-Heath crew, you know what I mean? He's trying to hopefully...
Yeah,
I mean, man, they ain't going to save you.
Please.
They ain't going to save you. Them bad man there for around 40 ain't saving you on that game. I can't see it. All right, let's go through some of the other games. Southampton versus Sheffield United. Southampton. Fulham versus Liverpool. Was you going to say Fool or Fulham?
Liverpool.
Are you going up to Liverpool soon? When you going to Liverpool?
I'm not telling you, but I'm going up there
I'm going to find out, Liverpool fans. Don't worry, man.
Don't worry, you might see me live from Liverpool doing the bias show.
Right.
Yeah, Liverpool. We have to go with them, innit? Fulham, boy.
Liverpool. Leicester versus Brighton, which incidentally is on at the same time as our game. That's how far we've sunk. That they're even matching us up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Leicester versus Brighton.
I'd say a draw for that one.
Draw?
Yeah.
Nah, Leicester. Leicester will win that game.
Yeah.
Newcastle, West Brom.
I feel like West Brom would pinch that one, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And Wolves versus Villa.
Ooh, Derby.
That's a good game, man.
Yeah, that's a good game. That one's a hard one for choose.
That's hard.
Honestly, this is just pot luck, me picking a team. That one's a hard one to choose. Because two of them beat we. Two of them beat we. Yeah, definitely a draw. I feel that would be a draw.
The two of them did beat us. I'll go with the ones who beat us the baddest, which was Villa.
Yeah, Villa beat we badly and the next week we'll lose to. Who them lose to? Fulham or Burnley?
Yeah, but
no, man, them go lose to Burnley.
Burnley?
I don't remember, but them beat we.
All I know is they beat us. That's all I know. Well, those are the predictions for this week. Don't forget to do your predictions as well. Don't forget to check out our app, AFTVmobi.com, right? And to go onto AFTV Picks, right? Now, you can win yourself up to £1,500 and a load of Arsenal kit as well. So make sure you check that out. It's a great prize. Last week, somebody won a PS5. I had all these lot trying to get me to give it to them. Cecil, James, all of them. DT was trying to nick it. It went to a guy who won that last week, so well done to him. But great prize this week. Loads of Arsenal
Where's the guy from who won it?
Home kit, away kit, third kit, training kit, tracksuit, hat, bag.
Where's the guy who won the PlayStation from?
None of your business.